When a notification pops up on your phone, it feels random. Sometimes it shows up immediately. Sometimes it's delayed. Sometimes it never appears at all. But notifications aren't just messages being sent, they're decisions being made. So today, let's break down how notifications decide when to interrupt you, why apps don't notify you every time something happens, and why timing matters more than content. Most people assume notifications work like this. Something happens in an app. The app sends a notification, your phone shows it. But if apps work that way, your phone would be buzzing non-stop. Instead, notifications go through filters, priorities, and timing rules before they ever reach you. When an app wants to send a notification, it doesn't send it directly to your screen. It sends a request. That request goes to a notification service run by your operating system. And that system immediately asks a few questions. Who is this from? How important is it? How often does this app interrupt the user? What is the user doing right now? Only after those questions are answered does the system decide what to do. Priority is the first major filter. Your phone ranks notifications based on the app sending them, how you've interacted with that app before, whether you usually open or ignore its notifications. If you frequently dismiss notifications from an app, the system quietly downgrades it. Over time, that app becomes less interruptive, even if it keeps sending messages. Timing is the second filter. Your phone constantly monitors context. Are you driving? Are you on a call? Are you asleep? Are you actively using another app? If the system thinks interrupting you would be disruptive, it may delay the notification until a better moment. That's why you sometimes see notifications arrive in batches. They weren't late, they were held. Grouping is another quiet decision. If several notifications come from the same app, the system may bundle them together to reduce interruptions. This makes it feel like fewer notifications are happening, even though the same amount of activity occurred. Apps don't fully control this behaviour. They can request urgency, but the operating system makes the final call. And that's intentional, because if every app could decide when to interrupt you, the phone would be unusable. The system's goal isn't to show you everything, it's to manage your attention. That's also why some notifications feel more intrusive than others. Urgent notifications, like navigation alerts or security warnings, are treated differently. They're allowed to bypass certain filters, but even those are monitored. If you start ignoring them, their priority can drop too. Over time, your phone learns how interruptible you are. It doesn't just react to messages, it adapts to your behaviour. Notifications aren't delivered when something happens. They're delivered when the system decides the interruption is worth it. Every buzz, banner and alert is the result of a judgment call, balancing urgency, relevance and your past behaviour. That's how notifications actually work. They don't just inform you, they negotiate for your attention. If you like clear explanations of the systems behind everyday technology, subscribe to How It Actually Works.